Do we really know what happened to the Fredbear animatronic after the bite of 83? You could say we see him many times in the form of Golden Freddy, however it is not confirmed whether they are the same character or if Golden Freddy is even a physical animatronic. A lot of people speculate that Golden Freddy is a manifestation of Fredbear, created by either the Crying Child or Cassidy's spirit. We will get back to that, but what I really want to solve today is where the physical Fredbear animatronic ended up. Was it destroyed by the company to minimize bad press after the big bite, or was it modified for later use? I am here to suggest the latter. I believe the Fredbear animatronic was modified and given the brown top hat seen in the Stage 01 minigame in FNAF 3. This takes place after the bite, but before the spring-lock suits were being retired. The company then donned him Golden Freddy, explaining where the nickname came from to erase the Fredbear name. And this was a separate sage at the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, meaning Golden Freddy and Spring Bonnie coexisted with the classic Freddy and Bonnie. This could also explain the name Spring Bonnie, as I believe it was originally just Bonnie until the creation of the Blue Bonnie. I know in the FNAF 4 minigame, the kid with the plush calls him Spring Bonnie. However, as we know from the Fredbear and Friends commercial, Blue Bonnie has been created by 1983, and allowing for the name change. But we're not done yet. Sure, we decided that Fredbear and Bonnie made it this far into the 1985 Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location, but it is here that things take a dark and disturbing turn. 5 children in total go missing at this location. William Afton lures them into the safe room by wearing the Spring Bonnie suit. It is my belief, however, that William Afton wears the Golden Freddy suit to commit his 5th murder here. This is slightly suggested by the Silver Eyes book, which is not canon to the games, however can be used to put the pieces together. And this does make sense when you consider in both the novel and games after doing this, he stuffs his 5th victim into Golden Freddy afterwards. Possibly after Cassidy gets spring-locked, William cleans the Golden Freddy suit and the spring locks could be malfunctioning due to this, leading to the simultaneous spring lock failures mentioned in the FNAF 3 calls, which are confirmed to take place at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Hello. There's been a slight change of company policy concerning use of the suit. Don't. After learning of an unfortunate incident at the sister location involving multiple and simultaneous spring lock failures, the company has deemed the suit temporarily unfit for employees.
On another note, I want to clarify that during gameplay of FNAF 1 and 2, I do believe Golden Freddy is only a manifestation of what the Fredbear suit looks like over time. However, it does not appear exactly as it would at the exact timing of the games. Withered Golden Freddy represents Fredbear after the bite, being damaged and having a bigger jaw overall. Classic Golden Freddy likely represents what Fredbear looked like after being refurbished for the 1985 Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location. I have now answered what happened to the Fredbear animatronic after the bite of 83. I've even explained in detail what the Golden Duo go through at the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location. However, I am still here. There's more to be solved. The spring lock failures happen, whether it is only the Golden Freddy suit or both, possibly due to them both being in use during the MCI days before, is unknown. The Spring Bonnie suit was left in the safe room by William, which is heavily implied by the all-reliable FNAF 3 calls.
Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Safety is top priority at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which is why the classic suits are being retired to an appropriate location while being looked at by our technicians. Management has also been made aware that the Spring Bonnie animatronic has been noticeably moved and would like to remind employees that this costume is not safe to wear under any circumstances.
So one would assume that the same thing happened to the Fredbear suit. However, it is possible that the Fredbear suit could have been removed by Henry due to it being his character. What happened to Fredbear since then is completely unknown. Technically, it could still be out there somewhere. Henry could have destroyed it once and for all, leading up to FNAF 6. Fazbear Entertainment could have found it before or after the events of FNAF 6, during production of the Pizzaplex, or it could have even ended up in the hands of Edwin Murray all this time. Fredbear might always come back.